Hi, welcome to this lecture. Now you have got some understanding of HTML structure. So in this lesson, we will start writing what we have learned so far. I have my brackets code editor on the left side with an empty index.html file, and I have the live preview window of Google Chrome on the right side. So here is the quick challenge for you. Can you guess how we start our HTML document? What is the first thing which I should write? Hopefully, you would have guessed. The first thing is doc type declaration, and it tells that this is the HTML5 document. So we start by left angle bracket, exclamation mark, doc type. We note that generally this is written in all caps, HTML. Then the right angle bracket. So this will tell that this is an HTML5 document. Next we will write the HTML element. So start by writing the left angle bracket. You might have noticed that as soon as I start typing, my code editor starts giving me suggestions. HTML. You will also notice that as soon as I type the right angle bracket, the code editor will put the closing tag by itself. Here you go. Let me make some space. Then I will add the head element. Make some space. Add the body element. Make some space. Notice that I have made the HTML document, but you cannot see anything in the web page. Can you make a quick guess why there is nothing in the browser window? It's simple. I have already told you that anything inside the body element is displayed in the browser window, and here you can see that the body element is empty. So the next question arises, where can I see this code? In order to view the source code of any website, you can press Ctrl+U on Windows and Command+U on Mac. Alternatively, you can also right-click on the page and select the View Page Source. This will give you the complete source of web page. Here you can see the doc type, HTML element, the head, and the body elements. You should not get confused with these IDs. These are generated by brackets for live preview. So if I go to HTML folder on desktop and open the index.html file, you will see the blank web page. Now press Ctrl+U or Command+U and you will be able to see the page source. Here in this window, you can see the source of HTML document, which is exactly the same as this document here. This is because we are building a static website, so the code looks exactly the same. Once we are building websites using PHP or MeanStack or any other advanced technology, where HTML is being generated dynamically, then the code here in the editor window might look different than what actually is being parsed in the web browser. Now we will learn about title. The title of the web page appears at this place. Currently, we have not given any title to this web page, so you can see the name of the file. In order to add title, go to the head section and write the title element. And inside the opening and closing tags, write HTML for absolute beginners. You can write whatever title you want to. The code looks messy, so I will use the Beautify extension to make it look clean. Select all the contents by pressing Ctrl+A on Windows and Command+A on Mac. Right-click and select Beautify. This will make the code clean and it looks better. Next, we will learn about the different heading elements. The first one is the H1 element. I am heading 1. The H1 heading is the biggest heading, as you can see. The default styling of H1 makes the text bigger and bolder. It also adds some margins around the text. The H1 element has both the starting and ending tags. Okay. Next, I will write the H2 element. I am heading 2. Next, I will write H3 element. I am heading 3. You might have noticed that the font size of headings is getting smaller. Next, I will duplicate this line of code and change to H4 in the starting tag. Heading 4 and change to H4 in the ending tag. Similarly, for h5, I will duplicate this line of code and change to h5 in the starting tag. Heading 5 and change to h5 in the ending tag. There are a total of 6 headings. For the last heading, duplicate this line and change to h6. Heading 6. And change this to h6. Next, we will look at the p element. This element is used for writing paragraphs. So write p element, and inside the opening and closing tags write I am paragraph. Let me make the code clean by selecting all and then selecting beautify. These are the main HTML elements for writing text. H1 is generally used for page titles, etc. H2 is generally used for headings of main sections on the page. H3 is used for headings of paragraphs, etc. The P element is used for the paragraphs. The headings from H4 to H6 may or may not be used on a web page. There is another important element, div, which is mainly used for wrapping other contents. For example, you can put all the headings in this div and then apply some styling on the div. That's all for this lesson. See you in next lecture.